Hello friends, in last session we discussed about types of relationship and data modeling, and in these sessions we are going to cover how to implement the relational database management system practically. Here I take example of school information management system SIMS, and I considered few entities over here like the student, class, department, faculty, subject, and many more entities are available, but I considered only five entities. And one more thing, in the practical life or real life project, there are so many entities, and we need to consider all of these because this is the foundation. And if our plan is good or perfect, then the system will be robust and bug free. There is a student IDs column, name, city, phone number. These are the columns. These are the rows 1, 2, 3, 4. And here is the null value. What it does? Actually, null value it means unknown value or we don't know. So such a type of value we can call it as a null value, and it is not the zero as well. It is not the empty string as well. It is just unknown value. Means while inserting the record into the table at that time it kept blank at that. So such a value are considered as a null value. Okay, and here is the example. Means suppose there is a one database I have to build, and in the relational model how it fit. So we have to identify first of all entity, means student is the entity, class is the entity, department, faculty, subject, and student having the information like we have to capture the name, city, and his phone number. And there is a class, means class like a first year IT, second year IT, third year IT. So such like that. And department is the computer IT mechanical. And faculty means who is teaching that particular subject or um, that faculty belongs to the department as well. And there is a Deshmukh sir, Jadhav sir. So their information is stored in the faculty table. And subject means we are having a multiple subjects, means for first year IT there are multiple subjects, second year there are multiple subjects, and so we will see how they are related to each other, means how to bind the relationship in between them. Means one student and there is a class and student means a student belongs to one class. How that relation is built means one class having multiple student, then there is a which relation is built many to one, correct. And same here, class to department means one class, and actually it is not the reverse one, means um, there are multiple classes belongs to one department. Means suppose there is a computer department and it having a three class, first year, second year, third year, similar thing. And there is a class is the entity and faculty is the entity. Means one class having multiple faculties, means for first year there are different subject, and different subjects are teaching by different faculty. So that's why here is the one to many relationship. And one to many and many to one, these relationship are most widely used, and there is a many to many relationship as well. Yeah, let's see in detail. These are the our five entities: student, class, department, subject, faculty. Actually it is just graphical representation in front of you. So when we have to build actual database, so in that there are 30-40 tables, and based on their requirement we have to analyze what are the entities, what are the attributes, what are the columns they have, and based on that we can build the diagram database. Yeah, So many to one and one to many, these are the relationship are the one means suppose student and class means there is a student ID as a 1 2 3 4 means Rahul, Kiran, Manish and Ketan. These are the four students belongs to which class? First means this is the first one, first year IT, and student class ID is the column which is uh, self column of student class ID means this is the identity column means when we are inserting this record at that time we are keeping it as a default means one I inserting one record at that time one is then it will be increment by one plus one is equal to two, then this record will insert. Identity concept will see in the upcoming session. Yeah, and there is a many to many relationship. Many to many relationship means there is a one student and student having the n number of subject means suppose that Rahul is learning the multiple subjects means basic or computer, maths, physics, engineering, drawing, and one subject is belongs to multiple students as well, so at that time many to many relationship is come into the picture. So student, here is the student ID, here is the subject ID, and suppose I have to again segregate it and I have to take the mark of each student, then what I will do, there is a particular Rahul is having the subject as a basics of computer and he got 85 marks or 45 marks, so that marks is the this one means suppose here is the student ID Rahul and subject ID the basics of computer, and there is the identity of this column and how, how much marks it represents what, here is the Rahul and basics of computer, and that particular students on that subject how much marks he will get, 45 or he got, yeah, means there is a 85, so such a like that we can uh, build the model. Here is the gradual level, but you have to think at this level first of all, then you can see in the practically you have to think about it. And one to one relationship is the very simple means suppose there is a one student and student having the only one contact, so at that time one to one relationship is bound here means student is the one, and actually what we did here, we segregate this table means name is one, and because that information is repeating or something like that, or we have to do the normalization, at that time we are segregating the table. This a term known as the normalization means we are reducing the redundancy. So uh, here is the one-to-one relationship means there is a one ID, there is a one Pune means we can easily identify when with the help of this when these two tables are joined together, then we are getting the data Rahul, Pune and 45 whatever that number having. So this is the nothing but the one-to-one relationship. Hope you understand very well. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, share it and please subscribe my channel. Thanks. Bye bye.